Hey, you guys, it's me, Vee, young leader and your champion of youth empowerment and the queen of using social media to get youth voices heard. Exhibit A, we want meaningful engagement. Exhibit B, a young person with a GPA of 4.0 or an A star is pointless if they don't feel like they can use that A star. And Exhibit C, give girls their futures back. And I am absolutely over the moon and super excited to share that I am partnering with UNICEF Office of Innovation this year to bring you the Summit of Our Future campaign, which focuses on getting youth voices heard and firmly placed onto the upcoming Summit of the Future, which is happening at the United Nations this September 2024. So, what is the Summit of the Future, I hear you asking, and how can you help? Okay, so we all know that the Sustainable Development Goals are badly off track, but think of the Summit of the Future as a once-in-a-generation opportunity to reinvigorate global action, recommit to fundamental principles, and further develop the frameworks of multilateralism so that they are fit for the future, as beautifully said by the Secretary General of the United Nations. Quite simply put, the Summit of the Future is a chance for us to accelerate the implementation of the 2030 Agenda and the SDGs, and it will result in improvements to international cooperation that will enable us to solve problems together. However, I, alongside the UNICEF Office of Innovation, want to ensure that young people are not left out of that conversation. Why? Because we deserve to have a say in what happens to our futures and the world that we are inheriting. So, I am calling on all of you young innovators, entrepreneurs, digital activists like myself to come together and show the UN that they must meaningfully engage us in the Summit of the Future and get our recommendations for an equitable, inclusive and open digital future written into the Pact of the Future that will be created at the summit. And that's what the Summit of Our Future campaign is all about. Okay, V, but how can we help? Okay, I got you. So all you need to do to join the movement is to use this filter right here. Super easy to use and turn Summit of the Future into Summit of Our Future, and you're done. Or to comment down below, or you can simply just repost this video to your stories and make sure that you tag me and the UNICEF Office of Innovation so that we can repost it onto our stories too. And why are we doing it in that way? I know what you're thinking. Why are we doing it in that way? We're doing it in that way because we want to show the power of youth through social media and to make sure that the call for policymakers and decision makers to ensure meaningful engagement of young people in shaping and building an inclusive, equitable and secure digital future is heard and actioned. And I pinky promise you that every single piece of engagement, a comment, a like, a share, will help in making a case for investment in young tech innovators and entrepreneurs, architects of our digital future. So please do join us in this campaign, and thank you so much for your time. I can't wait to see the comments, the reposts, the using of the filter. It all counts, and I really can't wait for us to make this happen. Thank you. See you soon.